Good morning and happy Friday, my beautiful ladies out there. Today I'm going to talk to you one on one, just a little bit about myself and a little bit of what I've been going through these past couple of weeks, what I've been feeling. And while I'm talking to you, you're going to help me get ready because I have to go to a showroom and I have to go look at some tiles and marbles and countertops and stuff like that. So I'm going to be getting ready. And I'm going to just show you some of the products that I use on a daily basis. I recently I tried a new product on my face and it was, it gave me such an allergic reaction. My face got so swollen. Like I got irritated. My face got all red and like dry, and my eyes were so puffy. So super important for us ladies, for us women that are over 40, or anybody at this point, because my daughter is 22 going on 23, and I went with her to an allergist, a dermatologist, and apparently she's allergic to some ingredient that makeup they use. And my daughter tends to, like, her lips get swollen, like it looks like literally she's got fillers, and it's horrible. She's always dry and it's always irritated and it looks like so swollen. So it's super important at any age to just, like, if you are using one skin routine, just stick with it. It was so bad. My face was really bad. So I use my vitamin C every morning. This has vitamin C. It's a serum, and I just use this every morning. I just apply it everywhere. I'll post everything. All the links will be on my LTK, where you can get my products if you dare to change or dare to use something else. But I've been using the same products for so many years, and my face has been nothing but, I feel like my face has been so good. And then I use this again. I'm going to put everything on my LTK on links, so you guys, if you ladies want to try it out, by all means. This is another serum I apply on my face. It's just to tighten up your skin. It's for fine lines. So while this sits on my face, I'm going to talk to you a little bit what's been going on with me lately, which I'm sure some of the women can relate. I don't know if you guys are not following me, I'm on Instagram, over 40 edit. And so I've been posting a lot about, like, just dressing up and trying to get dressed up and trying to feel a little bit better about yourself. I'm going through major mood swings, and I'm feeling like a lot of emotions. Just been feeling a lot of emotions lately. I feel a little bit of stressed out. We've had a lot of things going on in our home, but despite that, my daughter went back to college, so that kind of like put another void on me again. After having her for the whole summer, you kind of get used to your daughters being home. I'm happy that I still have one daughter here, which keeps me company somewhat. She works, but she's got her life, so I don't expect her to keep me company. I have my husband, obviously, and thank God for that. But when your daughters are here and you're kind of all together, and we're doing brunches together and just kind of doing a lot of things together, it kind of like, again, but whatever, that's life. You got to go on with that. But regardless, I've just been feeling a lot of like emotions and not wanting to like get out of bed, and I just kind of want to be in my pajamas. So lately, the last post that I put on Instagram was really about that, about getting dressed up and just putting on a little bit of makeup and a cute outfit, and that can go a long way. It can make your self-esteem go a little higher and make you feel good and make you feel valid and pretty again. I had a network event on Tuesday I went with my husband James, and he was such a great support. I'm good at social, I'm good at talking, and I'm good at meeting people, but like when we're like in a place like that, he just tends to be the one to initiate the conversation, and there was a lot of people. We went to Casa Nails, and it was a lot of people, and whatever, he was there, and he's the one that like kind of broke the ice for me, and which was great. So I got to meet a lot of people, and it was really nice and really beautiful place. And it was nice because I got to get dressed up, I got to put makeup on, which is something I've always loved to do. And that's the reason why I got into interior design, because I was doing events for 10 years, and then the whole pandemic thing hit, and then I went back and became an interior designer, and I just absolutely love it. I will say I'm absolutely obsessed with interior design. I love it, I love it, I love it. And that's why I opened this channel, just to incorporate interior design with us women going over what we're going through, because it's not just about makeup and getting dressed up, although it's a big part, especially when you're going through hormones. But again, I'm no professional, but I'm no like therapist or anything like that, but I'm just going based on my experience. And you know, when you even like little things in your house, like if you change certain things in your house, believe it or not, it makes a difference. I recently just painted our bookshelf in our home, and it was, when we first moved in, it was like grayish. It was already there, and it was grayish, and then I painted it to simply white, and loved it, because I wanted my whole house like neutrals and everything like that. Now with the fall and all these colors are coming in the interior design, like all these moody rooms, but I'm not talking about black, I'm talking about like rustic brown, I'm talking about coffee colors, mocha colors, like dark greens and burgundy. All those colors are so in for rooms and to give an accent to your home. And I'll post the link of the color that I painted the bookshelf. If you see my Instagram for more interior design, you'll see that I painted the bookshelf with the help of my husband, of course, and came out fabulous. I'm so obsessed with the bookshelf, the way it came out, because it came out so beautiful for the dining room. So while we keep talking and while you keep getting ready with me, I'm gonna start applying my thing, because I need to get out of here. So anyway, yeah, so I painted the bookshelf, and I think it came out great. I really think it came out great. It was a lot of work, but are my brushes. I know I'm crazy, but believe it or not, brushes make a huge difference for your face. If I can only see what I'm doing, but anyway, whatever. Let me just start applying this real quick before it dries up. Oh, here it is. So this is the brush I use to apply my so this is not even a foundation, this is a tinted moisturizer that I use. I use a tinted moisturizer, which I will post the link, but this you can't get here just because it's from Colombia. So I want to say my sister-in-law, but she's not really my sister-in-law. She's my sister's sister-in-law, which I call her my sister-in-law because I just absolutely love her, like if she were. And she is just so wonderful. So I apply, anyway, going back to the bookshelf, I did the bookshelf just because that makes me happy. You know, the design thing makes me happy. And lately, the design, I've been a little bit slow this year. I'm not gonna lie. I've been a little bit slow. So I've just been doing projects in my own home. I've had clients here and there, but nothing like I was last year. So I'm hoping, God willing, I have faith in God that things will get better. But anyway, so I did the bookshelf, and it came out great, and that really just made me happy. So things like that, you know, just can really just, you know, change your day or change your mood. So aside from that, if you're not creative in homes, doing stuff like that, even just throwing a accent pillow, changing, you know, things around in different places, it can make a difference in your house. It can make a difference in your space and just the way you feel in your space. Decluttering stuff that you don't need. Sometimes we keep things that we don't even need anymore, but we just hold on to it. And I'm one to not hold on to anything. If anybody knows me, I'm always selling, I'm always buying, I'm always changing stuff in my house. And I'm surprised my husband hasn't divorced me yet, because I'm constantly changing things. But regardless, if you're not that type of person, which I hope you're not, you'll see that just changing the pillow covers, doing stuff like that can really change your home, you know, and make a difference in your space. And I will say that every time I apply my makeup, I get runny nose. So anyway, this is a tinted moisturizer that I apply to my face every day. I don't use foundation anymore, just because I feel I don't need it. I only use foundation unless I'm going to a special event, but even then I try not to use heavy foundation, because I just literally love the tinted moisturizer, and I'm obsessed with this one. It's from Jambal, and if you're Colombian, you probably know what I'm talking about, but it's Jambal. And let me tell you, talk about inflation, well, how I say it, inflammation. I mean, this used to be twice as big and now it's small. But anyway, so so if you're not into design and you're not doing that, that's why it's important just to put a little bit of makeup on every day, even if you're working from home. I think it's super important. Oh my god, I forgot to put my primer on. Talking to you guys, I forgot my primer. But anyway, before putting on my tinted moisturizer, I always put a primer, which I either use, where is that? I use this one from Milk. I'll post that, the link. Always put primer before, but I got so caught up with you girls that I forgot to put my primer. So anyway, primer first and then your tinted moisturizer. But I guess I skipped that part. So yeah, going back, I think it's super important, even if you're working from home, to get a little dolled up, get dressed up, even if it's a little pair of shorts, a cute top, and always put something on your face, makeup and stuff. Like I said, it's super important to lift yourself up, especially us that we're going through so many changes in our hormones. Hot flashes, cold, like literally I have the fan on right now because obviously all these lights are on, but in 5 minutes I'm usually cold and I'm putting on socks, I have a sweater on, I have a hoodie. The one thing I don't miss about Jenna, and shout out to Jenna if she watches this, the only thing I don't miss about her is that this girl is always hot. The freaking house was on 69 all day every day, and not me anymore. I have literally, I can't anymore. So Marissa's like me, we're good at 72 or something like that. So that's the only thing I don't miss about her. Other than that, I do miss her tremendously. But yeah, so getting dressed up, putting a little bit of makeup on, you know, it's super important. Definitely if you're going through a lot of like emotions like I have, definitely go see a doctor, go see a specialist. I know my girlfriends have been doing this like hormone replacement. They get like this pellet. Oh my god, they say it's wonders and they love it and they feel like they're teenagers again. And I'm about to start that because I've been taking these, my doctor prescribed me these hormone pills, but I'm a little reluctant because I don't know how it's gonna make me feel. And honestly, I'm a little bit scared about gaining weight because, as you also know, if you follow me on Instagram, I was a few pounds heavier. I wouldn't say a few pounds heavier, I was a lot heavier. I was 60 pounds heavier. I know it doesn't seem that way, but it was. My fat distributed everywhere, and it was a struggle. I had to lose 60 pounds, and I did. I tried to get on the Ozempic, but the doctor didn't give it to me because she says that one, the insurance didn't cover it, and two, she wanted me to go natural. So like I put in one of my posts, she did give me these pills called Frentermin or something like that, and I did the pills for a month, and it helped me suppress my appetite, and then that tremendously helped me. So that made me like control my appetite, and I lost weight plus the fasting. So with that I just go a little bit of concealer just here, just to like, you know, bring up my eye here just a little bit, which I really can't see what I'm doing, but I'm so used to my face that I kind of already know. And it is raining over here. I don't know where you guys are at, but I am in South Miami and it is pouring today like always. So anyway, I just kind of blend in a little bit of my foundation, concealer. I kind of always do this just to lift up my eye a little bit. So I know it looks funny here, but I always go down. I go here. It's gonna blend in. You'll see it'll blend in. But I always kind of go down here. Kind of go down. You know, and whatever you feel like you have like redness, like blemishes or like redness, you know, I always kind of, I know this is not the best lighting and the best camera, but you'll see. I'll definitely post pictures. And this is another brush I use just for the dabbing of the concealer under your eye. It's super important for us older women that we have age mature skin, that we have those fine lines. Don't go heavy on the concealer, not good. I do very light, and I don't even really go under my eye. I just kind of go up. You'll see we did a makeup tutorial with a friend of mine who's a makeup artist. My editor is editing the video, but she did a fabulous video of how to do your makeup in 5 minutes. That video is coming soon. And then what else? So yeah, so nothing. It's super important to remember who we are. Just because we're going through our hormones doesn't mean that we are not valid and we are not important and we're not beautiful. It doesn't matter if you're 50 pounds heavier, 60 pounds heavier, 30 pounds, or you're still at your weight. I lost the weight because, one, I wanted to feel better in my clothes, but it wasn't so much that. It was because I couldn't even go up a freaking flight of stairs. My husband has, well, we have an apartment in Colorado, and we always try to go up the stairs. We're on the 3rd floor, and I couldn't even go up the freaking stairs without losing my breath. And I was like, no, Jennifer, you have to do something about this because this shit ain't right. And I took the decision to lose the weight because it was bad. So I used Mario as my bronzer, and I always kind of just like apply a little bit on my eye just to give it that cool little effect. So with that said, and then I use another bronzer for my cheeks. I like this. I'm gonna use this for today. I haven't used this in a while. I always kind of, this is Charlotte Tilbury. I'm just gonna use this because my bronzer fell. So I'm curious I want everybody after hear this video just to kind of comment what they've been feeling and what they're doing about it. It's super important to also work out and exercise, which I'm guilty of not doing every day. But I will say that it's super important. It's so important to feel like you're working out. Get in your steps, girls. Get in your steps. Do steps. You don't have to run. You don't have to be you don't have to do a marathon. You don't even have to like just walk. I don't even run anymore. I walk. I have an event coming up. We're doing a 5K in Palmetto Bay and Coral Reef Park. If you guys are interested in coming, DM me. We already have like 15 girls coming, so I'm so excited about that. And then we're gonna go eat breakfast at Booyah at the falls. And yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's our first event. Then we have another event coming up in October, which is a Pilates event. So I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but basically I'm just going up and doing that. And then I just kind of do like a little bit here. Again, this is a super fast makeup thing. Like, we don't have time, girl. I gotta go to my freaking appointment. Then I do my blush. So I use Patrick Ta, which I love. He has the cream and then the powder. I always go in with the cream first, and then I kind of just dab. But anyway, I kind of always go up. I go up, kind of like just around your cheekbone, never completely under your eye. And I kind of like just go up, you know. You'll see how it comes out. This lighting is not the best. My apologies. I'm in my office / Jenna's room. She says she doesn't have a room anymore because I took over. Because now I did it my way, but she's not here, girl. Once you move out, you move out. Every brush has its technique. Blush, this and this and that. Then what I do is I use a Charlotte Tilbury. It's a powder. It's a pressed powder. So I kind of go in with a fluffy blush, and I kind of just go like that, take off the axis, and I just kind of like, you know, dab. Just because I like the dewy look, but girl, you don't want to look like you can fry an egg on your face. So I kind of just, and this is also a setting powder, so it kind of really works out. I just want to give also, it's super important that you have such a supportive husband. I have to say that I feel so blessed because work has been so slow for me, which has me also another downer. I'm not gonna lie, that has me really sad because I was so busy. Like I started in 2020 and I was so busy, and like this year was just so slow. Like I had a handful of clients, good clients, but I still had a handful of clients, and then it just kind of slowed down. And I will say that it's so important, ladies, if you have that husband and he's good to you and good to your kids, if you're remarried or not married, I mean remarried, or that's the father of your kids and he's good, stick with it. I know marriage is not perfect, and God knows we have our problems, but he is so supportive in everything I decide to do. He doesn't bitch about anything. I go on my girls' trips to make me feel good. I have my girlfriends, like we're 11, 12 girls. We do our happy hours, we do our things, and husbands are excluded, and he's so supportive. I started this new project, Over 40 Edit. He's super supportive. He lets me do my thing. Whatever I feel good about myself, he's so supportive about that. And so that's why it's super important to have that support. And if you don't have a husband, which a lot of women are single, which is fine, because I have a lot of girlfriends in my group that are single, which is fine, but get your support group. I have my girlfriends that I grew up with, and I'm so blessed to have them, but some girls are not blessed. Some girls don't have that. So if you don't have that, join our YouTube channel, join our Instagram, join our WhatsApp. We have a WhatsApp. We have already 40 women on our WhatsApp, and they're all women, married and single. I live in Palmetto Bay, but not everybody lives in Palmetto Bay. There's one in Deerfield Beach, there's one in Fort Lauderdale, there's one in Miami Shores. We have them all there. So I'm trying to create events here, trying to create events up north in Doral, which is central. So it's super important to have a support group. Even if you don't have that husband, if you don't have that 15 girls that I do, have a support group. Join a group like ours, but join something. Super important to have some kind of support, your sister, whatever, and stuff. So I did my hair yesterday. Shout out to my best friend Sully, one of my best friends, Sully, that dyed my hair. So I have it like, it's like redder here and then it goes lighter here, but great, because Ani, my hairdresser, does my hair all the time, and I love the way she does it. But girl, who has $300 every time to do your hair? At least I don't. So then I'm gonna go with another bronzer. I go with Mare bronzer, and then I just kind of come in and just kind of like, you know, go a little like another bronzer, just kind of like enhance your cheekbone, and then just kind of do this. I really feel, you know, I feel really blessed to have my support. I have my sisters. One lives in Colorado that I adore. She's got 2 beautiful girls. Unfortunately, she lives far, so I don't have her every day. Then I have Marnie, who lives 2 hours away from me, and we talk daily. Like I'd be lost without her, honestly. And I'm not saying I wouldn't be lost without Michelle either, but she's got 2 little girls, so her life is a little bit more complicated. Like, you know, she's so busy with the girls. The girls are doing so many activities, which I'm so happy for them. But it's different. Marnie and I are in a different phase. Marnie's empty nester too, and I'm practically empty nester. So Marnie and I can relate a little bit more, just because, you know, we have 2 grown adults. Well, Michelle started a little bit late, and I'm so happy she did, because now we have 2 girls that we spoil them like crazy, and we just adore them. Unfortunately, they're in Colorado, but we try to visit them, and she tries to come here as often. So anyway, going back to the support system, super important. Do what you got to do, girls. Do what you have to do to make yourself feel better. Go out there, meet people, try to get into groups. Walking is super important. Have your it's hard for me to say this, but you know, like I said, my husband and I bicker fight a lot. Well, we haven't been lately, thank God, but we have our moments, and we've been better. And super important because it's hard. It's me. He travels a lot, and it's me. My emotions are all over the place, so I'm not gonna totally fault him. It's totally my fault too. So get that support, get that therapist, which, by the way, soon we're gonna be having a guest. She's a therapist. She's also one of my best friends. She's a therapist, and we're gonna do a little podcast. We're gonna have a little wine together and sit down together, and she's gonna give some insight and talk to you about how you can navigate these changes. She's younger than I am, but she is a great therapist, and we're gonna just talk about like how you can get through some changes in your life and what you're feeling and all that nonsense that goes in our head that fucks you up with the hormones and stuff. So now that, ladies, I will show you what I'm wearing. It's raining, so I'm probably gonna wear like a little cute little jacket or something. I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna finish my eyes, and I wanted just to tell you that we're here for you, and you are loved. And even though you feel that you're not, and you get depressed and you feel like you're alone, don't. It's your hormones. Get the help you need. Find that friend, find that husband, and I'm telling you right now that it gets better. It gets better. I'm not fully there, but I'm doing everything possible to get better. And that's why I'm doing this, because this has helped me, because I'm talking to all types of women, some that are way older than me, some that are not, and we're going through the same thing. So I appreciate everyone that's been listening, that took the time out to watch this video, support me. Go to my YouTube channel. It's called Over 40 Edit, and subscribe, and try to get to my events, because I promise you it's fun. You're gonna meet fabulous women. So I will post and link everything that I used today. I will post my outfit on my LTK. If you're not following me, that's another thing you can follow. And nada, enjoy your Friday and have a good day, great weekend, and have that wine if you need it. And I'll talk to you soon. Love ya.